So this used to be Birmingham's old theater district. Last year I was able to work with the Massachusetts Cultural Council to get funding to put these cool racks of old buildings on these utility boxes. And the DPW actually gave me permission to do this project, which was really great. And so as you can see here, the Princess Theater is where Alta Union House is located now, and the Kendall building is actually still here. So the Birmingham Theater District was really big during World War II. You could come here and see gritty black and white movies depicting a lot of British cities that were bombed and blitzed during World War II. And then you had, behind the Kendall Hotel here, there was the Gorman Theater. That was built in 1901. And we needed another theater here, because remember when we started this tour, we talked about the Elmwood Opera House burned down. So they needed a new place to go watch shows. So the Gorman Theater was built behind the Kendall Hotel as a response to the Elmwood Opera House burning down. But the Gorman Theater suffered the same fate as the Elmwood Opera House. It also burned down. There's a lot of fires back in the day, huh? So the Gorman Theater was built again. They didn't give up. They built it again in 1902. This time they used fireproof masonry, and they welcomed performances from traveling road companies, vaudeville shows, and even silent movies. The theater even had hydraulic lifts to enhance live performances with special effects. So they really rebuilt it. They went all out to make sure that it was a great place for the community to gather. So then the Princess Theater replaced it, and it was built for 5-set movies and acts. And then the St. George Theater replaced the Princess Theater in 1921. And the St. George Theater closed in 1968. The last show that was shown was Bonnie and Clyde, its last movie. So we're going to keep going. Again, you can see the pretty lights we put up. Thank you to all the sponsors that got the lights last week. That was great. Oh, it's cold. It's getting very chilly. This is Viva's flower shop. It's a really cool flower shop. She's been sponsoring flowers for these mini driveway concerts we've been doing, which has been really awesome. So if you need flowers, please support Viva's flower shop. This is another great window display, Alonso di Marzio. They won one of the contests last year, which was really cool. And it's really fun to walk downtown and just see the whimsical nature of folks. Even despite everything that's going on, they're able to find some joy and share some love this time of year. This is Remax. They always try to do a good job as well. They've been here a long time. Alright. So this is called the Kendall Hotel here. You can see there's this infamous clock here that was fixed up in 2017, which is nice to have. And it looks like this whole building is leased out. This was built in 1899. You can really see how the end of the 1800s was a very big time for building. So Jonas Kendall's relatives sold him this property. Jonas was a civil engineer, and he was also a state representative in 1871. So to accommodate the Kendall Hotel, Jonas actually moved back along Kendall Street that way so he could live close to the hotel that he was managing. So at the time, the Kendall Hotel, it set a new standard for really how to have a downtown hotel with a lot of amenities. It had elevators, hot water, electricity, private bathrooms, function rooms. It had a bowling alley, billiards. We have a lot of people walking around today in the cold. It was also known for its royal diplomatic pudding, which is kind of cool. So Richard Lawn, who had a shoe factory over where Fountain Street Studios is located, he decided to take advantage of the Kendall Hotel, and he actually housed his workers here during World War I that helped make knapsacks, harnesses, and canvas leather products for the Army during World War I. Unfortunately, like most of the hotels, the Kendall Hotel closed in 1973.